as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. The pitch. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides to the back. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Keeps it himself. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They were able to make a quick stop.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Clay. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drops back. It's Madsen. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Wagner. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after their catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Riley. Nowhere to go.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Making the adjustment. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And 4th and 2 is a little bit harder than 4th and 1, but you practice these 2-point conversion plays every week. It's an important part of the game, so you should have some confidence on the 2-yard line of a play you can run to be successful.
4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4.
Makes a grab and room to run. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Pulls it. He'll pitch it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Tells the run, wants to pass. Left side, it's Wagner. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't.
Snags it and he's open. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
2nd and long here. The run inside. It's Riley. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit.
Got some room, made it to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Look out! Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And defense is about being great in the great situations, on the third downs, goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down here.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Murray. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Finds his target. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kick is in the air. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, it's Riley. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Follows his blocks. It's Riley. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Moving the pocket, it's Madsen. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He's changing the play. Powers inside. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They'll run the screen. Maybe some room. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can hold on in the face of the contact. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sets his feet, it's Crawford. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Cobb. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
On the direct snap, it's Riley. Rushes on. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. First up, a look at Michigan in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
And it's the Wolverines coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. It evens up their record at 2-2 on the season following a nice home win.
Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. And now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. The play fake. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Red Wolves! How about this defense taking one back to the house? The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Selling the fake. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. Touchdown, Broncos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up with a And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to get the corner. And the ball is free on the pitch. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Boise State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this...
He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quarterback keeper. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pass to 6. He's loose. And he scores! Touchdown Broncos! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, you got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He stopped.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down, now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Out wide left, it's Hatchett. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Caught on the RPO. There he goes. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Makes the grab.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a first and goal.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll ride him again. He's got enough. Off to the races to the right. Past the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Almost picked off.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Got it in the middle. It's Summers. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Left side, it's Murray. Makes the catch, and he's free. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick give. It's Hatchett. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Arkansas State. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Crawford. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And the quarterback takes a knee. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And the Broncos will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this, a fake? And it works if he can get the first down. And he goes out of bounds. That's like 1.5 miles short of the marker, and that was a wasted fourth down attempt. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are